Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsjuice.com, and today we have the Gionee M3 with us. This is a latest device from Gionee which comes with a huge battery, which is the USP of this phone. It has a 5000 milliampere hour battery, which is the major thing, and it can give you around 2 to 3 days of battery backup depending on your usage. 2 days of battery backup you can easily get from this device if you use it in a basic or in a moderate way, in case you don't do gaming or video watching a lot. So this device has a MediaTek chipset inside, which is MediaTek 6582 chipset, 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU, and this is the same hardware which you get on Android One. But again, on Android One you do not get this much of huge battery which we have on this phone. Talking about the overall physical dimensions, I can say that the device is not very thin, and one thing which I really like is that even when it has a pretty big battery inside, it does not feel very heavy. I have seen other devices which are like 5.5 inch, although this is 5-inch display device, but this device does not feel very heavy. It is again fairly heavy because of the kind of density and the battery which is there inside. It is around 180 gram in terms of the weight. Talking about thickness, it is around 10.4 millimeter in terms of thickness, so it is definitely not a thin phone in any way. However, the back cover on this device is a matte finish back cover, white in color, although you will get this device in black color as well. This is the white variant which we have. The white back cover on this device is pretty good in terms of the overall grip, and it is kind of rounded on the edges so that you have a better grip when you hold this device in one hand. Talking about the connectivity and the ports, I can show you that we have an 8 megapixel camera at the back which can record high definition video, and we have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. We do have LED flash as well. On the top we have 3.5mm audio jack. On this side we have the power and sleep key and the volume rocker. Both of these buttons are plastic buttons finished in silver. On the edges we can see that we have chrome being used, which actually makes this device look pretty premium in terms of the overall look and feel. So in terms of the look and feel, this device does not feel like a cheap phone at all, and it is definitely heavy, but not that heavy that you cannot hold it or cannot use it in day-to-day usage. You can get used to the weight of this device. Considering it has a pretty big battery, you will also get a very good battery backup over time on this device as compared to any other phone out there. So talking about the overall physical dimensions and the build quality is pretty nice on this device. One thing which I like is that the back cover is removable, and maybe the battery may also be, but normally on big devices we do not have battery removable. So this device also have a non-removable battery because it is a pretty big battery, and as you can see, it has taken majority of the device in terms of the physical dimensions. At the back side we can see that the battery is being attached to the device with the help of these screws, which you are not supposed to open up unless the device is sent for servicing. Again, the service center people can actually open it, but don't open it yourself. This is a pretty big battery which we have, and it has a metal cover over here so that it does not give any kind of problem over time, so it will remain in the shape because of this metal cover. We have the SIM card slot 1 and the SIM card slot 2. The SIM card slot 1 will accept it will be accepting a normal size SIM card, whereas the SIM card slot 2 will accept a micro SIM, and we have a micro SD memory card slot as well to expand the storage of this device. At the bottom we have loudspeaker, which is again pretty okay in terms of loudness. I have just tested it before doing this video. And on the top we can see that we have the 3.5mm audio jack. On this side we have no connectivity, no buttons, nothing, and again this phone feels pretty solid when you hold this phone in one hand. Taking a look over the front, we can see that we have a nice metallic earpiece over there, and on the front camera which we have on this device, it is again a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera at the front, and we have proximity and ambient light sensors as well. We have touch capacitive buttons which are there at the bottom. Again, they do not have backlit LED, so it might be difficult for you to actually see them in dark room. This is how the 5-inch display look like. It is an IPS display panel which does give you pretty good viewing angle, so you can see the display from almost any angle without any issues. Talking about the software interface, the software UI which is running on top of Android is again a custom one. I cannot confirm whether this is the exact Amigo UI, but it is a custom UI which is running on top of Android. We will confirm more details about the software once we do the full review of this phone. So this UI is again kind of responsive, but there is slight amount of lag when I go across different application. Again, it does have application drawer that confirms that it is not the Amigo UI. Maybe it is looking like Amigo UI to an extent, and this is how the home screen look like. You do have these animations which are working perfectly fine, but if you run some heavy games on this device, these animation will give you a lag. So that is something which is happening on this phone, at least as of now. Even when I'm not running application, there is slight amount of lag, which is again not a major problem, but there is a lag which I can easily notice on this phone. Talking about application, these are the application which you will get pre-installed. You have UC browser which is coming pre-installed, you have gallery, you have video player, you have some gaming application as well. You have Amigo Paper UI, which is again the kind of theme inspired from Amigo. You can actually apply different kind of themes through this application. You have email application, Facebook, Twitter is also there, and then we have some preloaded stuff which includes some trial version games. Then you have some option to change theme as well. You have Enter2 benchmark also installed on this device, and the benchmark score which we have got is 17108, which is again a decent score for a device like this. This device cost approximately 10,000 rupees. However, there are many new competitions in the market which are coming with better specification in the market, but no device as of now can actually match the kind of battery it has. It has a 5000 milliampere battery, which is huge as compared to any other phone out there. Again, there are phones which are having a battery near to this one, but again will not have battery more than this phone. So this is Gionee M3 running Android KitKat 4.4.2, which is good. So it is running the KitKat version, which is not the latest, but again it is better. We have MediaTek 6582 chipset, Mali 400 MP GPU on this device as well, and again this GPU can handle high definition games as well. We have high definition resolution, that is 720x1280. We have an 8 megapixel camera at the back, and then on the front we have 2 megapixel camera. And out of RAM, when we talk about the RAM, 1 GB of RAM is there on this device, out of which approximately 152 MB only is available. So that is something which is a kind of a problem, I would say, because with this much amount of RAM, high definition games if you install, they will give you good amount of lag. This is how the phone dialer look like, and on the phone dialer you have the option of making a feller video call, which is definitely a good thing and I really like it. And then we have the messaging application over here. On the messaging application interface, this is how it looks like. It is a custom one, and we have this keyboard, which is a kind of a keyboard which does give you suggestions whenever you type, and you also get a pop-up. You do not get a pop-up, okay, you do not get a pop-up for the keys which you pressed, but you do have continuous input typing supported, which is good, and you will get these suggestions and it will be easy to type. You can always type in the landscape mode as well. The 5-inch display this phone actually has. The kind of keyboard keys you see are pretty big in size, and you can easily tap on them and type without much of an issue. Apart from this, let's take a look over the camera, and camera is something which I would like to show you in terms of the quality, what you can expect from this device. So we have a coffee mug over there, and I'm going to take a photo of this coffee mug and show you the quality of this device. So as far as camera shutter is concerned, the camera shutter is pretty quick and you can take pretty good shots. We are taking this shot right now in artificial light, and let's see how does it look like. So this is how the camera quality look like, which is again good enough, not too great. The kind of details it has given is also decent, but I was expecting slightly better camera quality, but this is also not bad at all. The kind of details I can see in this photo are good. You can see the details are being nicely captured, and the color correction is also done pretty nicely. It is almost the same object with slightly more brightness, which is good. You can record high definition video as well from the rear camera, and then we have different kind of modes over there. This is the kind of camera UI you will get. You have panorama mode, you have HDR mode also supported, and then we have different kind of color effects. You have different kind of white balance modes. Then you have capture action. You can also say something and take a shot. You have panorama mode, eraser mode, you have best face shooting mode, and then you have best shot as well. All these modes are supported. Let me just show you the front camera quality. So as far as front camera is concerned, this is how the quality will look like. This is the kind of clarity you will expect from the front camera. You can actually get from the front camera. So let me just take a photo. And this is the photo which we have just taken from the 2 megapixel front camera, and let me just take it one more time. So we have just taken this photo, and I can show you the same. So this is how the photo look like. As you can see, the kind of clarity it has captured, especially in this amount of light, is pretty good. The front camera is doing a decent job, and details, in terms of details, it is capturing the details pretty well, but again it is not the great quality you can actually expect. The 2 megapixel camera on this device is kind of hazy unless you take a shot in a stable way. So if you don't take the shot in a stable way, you will see slight amount of blurring. So front camera can be used for decent quality of video chat, not high definition video chat, and it is giving pretty good results, I would say. and I will just show this photo as well. So again, if it is not stable, then definitely you cannot expect very good quality from the front camera on this device. So we have taken the one last shot, and this is how it looks like. It looks good, I would say, not bad. But again, I was expecting slightly better quality. So the front camera is decent enough, it can take pretty decent shots. Talking about some of the things, let me just show you the settings for the device. So we have the settings UI. Over here we have the notification, which also tells you the weather of the place wherever you are, and then you have settings over there, which includes toggle for the alarm, screenshot, auto rotate, general meeting, and then you have guest mode toggle over here as well. You have support for automatic, I think you have support for automatic brightness. Yes, you do have support for automatic brightness as well on this device. I don't know whether you can see that. You do have support for automatic brightness, and you can also clear up the RAM over here by tapping on this particular rocket, which is good. Let me just go to settings and show you some more details around the device. So we have all settings over here, and let me just first of all show you the version of Android. So it is running KitKat 4.4.2, which is good. You do have the option of updating the software on this device over there. Over the air, you can actually update the version of Android as well. Talking about the application scenario, I can show you the current status of the RAM. So we have the RAM as of now, and out of 1 GB of RAM as of now, 401 MB of RAM is free, and this much of 1 GB of RAM is being used. Again, this amount of free RAM is pretty decent now. It was earlier less because there was a lot of application which were running. So there is a user device. This is a user device actually. So there are a lot of application which were running in the background. When we cleared those applications using this rocket thing, which was there under notification, then how the free amount of RAM is now more on this device. We do have different kind of smart gestures as well, which include pause alarm, double click to wake up, and some other things. Talking about display, we do have display supported as far as wireless display is concerned. You do have wireless display functionality supported as well. We also have support for automatic brightness as well on this device, which you can see over here. Apart from this, if we talk about some more things, including the connectivity, so we do have support for creating a portable Wi-Fi hotspot as well on this device, and I can show you that over here. So we have to go under, okay, this is not the place. Yeah, I think we need to go under more wireless. Yeah, over here we have the portable Wi-Fi hotspot option. You can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. You can also use USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported on this device, which is good. You do have support for location access as well, so you can use this device for GPS navigation without any issues. And again, this is also a good thing. Apart from this, you do have different kind of power on and off mode feature. You also have an airplane scheduling feature as well. All these things are there, and I think you should also have a power saver on this device, which should be an extra application which should come pre-installed. You have File Explorer, which is coming pre-installed. You have some other application like which includes Wink Music and Pinterest. All these applications are coming pre-installed, so you will get these applications pre-installed, which you can always disable. You may not be able to uninstall these applications, that is the case. You also get some other application like Cam Card, which is a scanner for business card. You have Kingsoft Office, you have antivirus as well. And then again, when we talk about the power saver application is something which I'm not able to locate on this phone. So all in all, this looks like a decent phone. It looks like a decent phone. It does not feel like a cheap phone in any way. It is pretty good in terms of the build quality, and the look and feel is also quite premium once you buy it. Especially the white color variant of the Gionee M3 is something which is looking very nice in terms of the look and feel. So do let us know if you have any specific question for the Gionee M3. We would love to help you. We will do a full review of this device once we get this device for review. This device should give a very good battery backup as per the feedback which I have got from some of the people who are using this device as of now. From someone who is actually using this device and some other people who are using the same device, they have said that you can easily get more than 1.5 days of battery backup from this phone, which is something which is coming from a consumer, so I do trust that. So we will do our own test once we get this device for review. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. You can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.